Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So as you can see by today's title, I'm starting a new series on YouTube. I'm debating if I'm taking it to TikTok too, simply because filming everything that's the exact same from two different angles, it's not it, unless I figure something else out. But obviously this is gonna be like a mindfulness and getting my life together journey that I'm gonna take you guys on with me, because I feel like if I post about it, I'm gonna be consistent about it, because I'm not gonna be the only one wanting to see like the results of what I'm giving myself to do this summer before I go back to school in the fall. So yeah, we're just gonna get straight into it. So in this video, we're gonna talk about what is mindfulness. And if you see me looking down, I'm looking at my iPad, I took notes. But what is mindfulness? What's the purpose of me doing this? Which includes my mental health, emotions, quality of life, and like other things that I'm gonna get into. My goals, health related, God related, mental health related, and also me building my own schedule. So yeah, so if you did not know, mindfulness is the mental state achieved by focusing one's awareness on the present moment. So the whole point of me doing this is to become mindful of my mental health and my awareness of life. Like, if you didn't know, I have this like I don't care persona about me, which a lot of which I can understand, like my parents don't like, because like I'll just live my life. If it doesn't pertain to me, I don't care. Like genuinely, I don't care. Like it's not even on purpose, it's just how I am. But like literally, I say that all the time. I just like, okay, like I don't care. So I want to work on that. And then also my mental health has not been one of the things that has been great, especially since I don't think it ever really was, but I have like, you know how people say some people have high functioning depression. I believe it's kind of like that, but you don't know if you actually have depression until you sit down and have nothing to do and you're by yourself. That's when like everything really starts to hit you. So I believe that is what happened. That is what has happened. So I realized my mental health is not that great, especially since leaving for school, because obviously I'm not around my parents. I'm not in the environment I'm used to, meeting new people, doing new things. Schedule is completely different, especially because I don't play sports anymore. So that does not help, but that's another topic for another time. Yeah. So also I want to become more in tune with my emotions and learning how to express them. Not even just to myself. I need to learn how to express my emotions to other people, because I have this thing as to where you can ask me what's wrong, I don't know how many times, and I will still tell you I'm fine, or I don't want to talk about it, because I literally do not know how to put what I feel into words. The only way I can do that is if I write it down and then I read it to you, which I don't believe that's always going to be a solution, because you're not always going to have time to write down how you feel to be able to express it. You need to do that in the moment, which is something that I literally cannot do myself. Also, I wanted to have a different take on my quality of life. So really and truly, it's like a lot of us, well, it's not about us, it's about me, but it pertains to a lot of people. Like we're just moving through the motions, and there's not really a way you can explain that. It just like you do your daily stuff you do, and that's it. You don't do anything else. It's rare you go have fun. It's rare you got the house to do things by yourself. It's rare that you actually enjoy life. Like life can get taken from us at any moment. We never know when's gonna be our last day on this earth. So it's just like, we need to learn to enjoy even the little things with other people, little things by ourselves. Now we need to learn to enjoy our own company. A lot of us don't know how to be alone. I'm trying to learn how to be alone, and I've honestly gotten better at that. I go and do things by myself, but also it's a safety concern at the same time, especially I'm a young Black female. So it's just like, I don't always feel comfortable going certain places by myself. So I'll really go out my way to go to a different part of town, to go somewhere by myself, which I don't see there's an issue with that. But you know, you just gotta learn some things. We're trying to grow into this life. I'm only 20, so I still have a lot to learn, a long ways to go. But if I don't try now, I'm never gonna try, if I'm being honest. Like once you hit the part where you're working a full-time job, all that goes downhill. So you gotta learn how to appreciate all this like while you can. So we're going to get into some personal goals that I have for myself. And if you want to create some goals for yourself also. So my goals relate around health, my relationship with God, and also my mental health, which I guess falls under my health. So if you want to, like, you use these to tailor your own goals or help you find some goals of yours. I feel like I'm probably going to create more goals over time once I start actually like going through this journey and being able to see like how I really feel and how I really am and how I really think. Because I'm really just trying to like build up every single aspect of my life, no matter like what that pertains to. Every aspect of me, every part of me, I want to change. So for my health, you know, some things are a little basic, but it's things that you got to do, you know, when you just living. So my first goal is to drink more water. I used to be an avid water drinker, but for some reason it's like I'm not dehydrated, but like I don't drink anything half the time. Like I drink a bottle of water a day. Outside of drinking water, like I drink coffee in the mornings and then I'll drink water. And then at dinner, I'll drink either water or tea. And that's it. Like I don't drink stuff. I'm never thirsty. Like you'll never see me avid, like continuously drinking something. I don't do that. Like I don't know. Like I'm really never thirsty unless I'm like doing something to make me thirsty. Like I'm tired or something like that. Like I don't drink stuff. I just be chilling. Like I drink my saliva. If we're going to be honest, I literally drink my saliva. Another thing is eating healthier. It's kind of two sides to this. So like eating healthier is like one thing, but like I don't want to go on a diet. I have tried that, been there, done that. That's not for me. Like that's a lot of work and time and effort. And one time I did actually start counting my calories and I became obsessed with it. So I stopped because I was like, this is not healthy. Like I'm going to starve myself. Literally at the age that we are and how much energy we burn just by existing, we're supposed to consume 2,000 calories a day. I had dropped that to 1,400 calories a day. Like, and if I was hungry, I was just hungry. Like I would not eat until it was next time for me to eat. Like I was just hungry. That's how obsessed I was with it because I was so unhappy with myself. Like I didn't have like, and this does not include family, I did not have people in my life back then that built my confidence up. Like my confidence was very low. So I felt like I had to change something about myself. And that something was my body. So like I really wanted to lose weight. And I actually did at first. But I don't know what changed, but I actually did. And I think for some odd reason, like I lost the weight. I gained the weight back plus more, but it didn't affect my body in the same way that it did back then. Like back then is when I had really gained it, like around my stomach and my back. I gained that weight back plus more and it went elsewhere. What elsewhere is, I have no clue because I'm literally still built the same. So I don't know. But yeah, eating healthier is another goal of mine. So I've been doing better with that considering that I have been on my own time, been able to cook. I didn't know that I actually enjoy cooking. Like doing new recipes is actually like really fun. Nobody told me that, but I guess it's different when you're learning how to do it yourself and figuring it out than somebody telling you how to do it. So yeah, like this week, I'm just giving an example. I made my own chicken fajitas, which I just use like green and orange bell peppers and chicken and cheese and lettuce and sour cream. That's literally it. I don't even know how many calories are in that thing. It's probably barely any. I should look that up. But anyway, and then I had made shrimp fried rice by myself for the first time. When I tell you it was so good. Like I tried to make it again, then I didn't cook the rice long enough. We're gonna get into that. But like it was so good. And like, I don't know, it just felt different, like eating your own food and not eating out. Like since Tuesday, today is Friday, I have eaten out twice. Like actual food, like drinks, like Starbucks drinks, I don't count that. But like eating out, like actual physical food, I've eaten out, well, I guess 3 times technically. I had Chipotle on Tuesday, which a lot of people, when they say healthier eating out options, Chipotle is going to be one of them. But I had Chipotle on Tuesday. I had Chipotle today. And then this morning, because I was already out and about and I was hungry, because as I said, mental health hasn't been that great. So I hadn't eaten anything this morning. I was just trying to keep myself busy. I had a Starbucks sausage, egg, and cheddar. Like, yeah. And I've also noticed when it comes to my eating healthier, eating is one. My problem is when I do get in those little like funks, like my mental health is not that great and I'm by myself and I have no one to talk to, I tend to not eat. Like my mood affects my appetite so severely. Like I can go a whole day only eating one meal, and that one meal would be at 6 or 7 o'clock in the afternoon. And it's because I have to eat. Like it's literally because like my friends make me eat. They're like, you have to eat something. Like you can't not eat. They still ask me to this day, we're on, it's about to die. We're on literally on summer break. And they still ask me to this day, have you eaten? Have you eaten today? I'm like, yeah. They're like, okay, just making sure. Like, I'm glad I'm thankful that they asked. Like, I'm very thankful for that. But like, my mood just like, it kills my appetite. Like, I have no mood to eat. Like, I can drink stuff all day, but eating wise, I just won't. Then my last health goal was to work out 5 times a week. And I said 5 times a week because the weekends, a girl be chilling. A girl be chilling on the weekends. So at least like, you know, 5 times a week, which is the work week. There's nothing really to that. Like, it can really just be something simple. Like, I love doing them little dance exercises that they have on YouTube. Like, it's these 2 twins, these black women. They dances be fun and they be getting you tired, but they real fun. There's songs that you like too. Put your own. I'm gonna tag them. Well, I gotta find their page again, but I'm gonna tag them. So moving on to my goals relating my relationship with God. Me and God have come a long way. I don't know, like, this is kind of a sensitive topic, I guess, but not really. For some reason I get emotional when I start talking about things that do my emotions. So if you see a little tear shed, don't say nothing. Just keep watching. Don't say nothing. Don't be in the comments like, oh no, don't. I'm not gonna say nothing. So me and God have come a long way. I'm not even like, because this is the internet. People lie on the internet all the time. I'm not a liar. I have no reason to lie. So at one point in my life, I'm gonna say about 2 years ago, I was at the stage where like, I was always like, I don't believe in God. Not knowing what God had always done for me, but I didn't believe in him. Like, God could not possibly be real. Scientifically, he could not have existed. Like, I was one of those, like, I was a hard facts person. But something like earlier this year, around like January, February, I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was my friends, like something sparked in me. And I was thanking God for everything. I was praying. I was doing all those things. And like, it just came out of nowhere. I don't know where it came from. I'm not going to question it because everything happens for a reason. But like, me and God, we tight. You feel me? We tight. May not pray every day. May not go to church you don't have to go to church to have a relationship with God whatsoever. What somebody else says does not dictate your relationship with God whatsoever. But this is not a God talk. Like, why am I you know what? I'll get back to my goals. So number 1 is to read my Bible every day. I had started that and I stopped. My real question is, maybe if you're watching this and like you read your Bible, do you read the thing from front to end? Or do you pick like a book and read it? Because like, I genuinely don't know. Like, I have never read the first chapter. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I have not read the first book of the Bible. In the beginning, that runs through my head every single time. I think that's why I haven't read it. But like, I choose like certain ones depending on how I'm feeling, and then I'll read their story. So yeah, just answer that for me. And I also gotta like do research on how to like you know how people write in their notebooks and stuff while they're reading the Bible of how they feel about stuff. What I did when I had first started was, when I was reading and I read a quote that I felt like meant something to me, or a Bible verse that meant something to me, I write it down and then explain how it made me feel and why I felt that way. And then I end it with a prayer. I don't know if that's if that's good enough, or like, is there more like to it? But I feel like everybody has their own way they're going to do it. Like, it's your own journey, if you get what I'm saying. So yeah. And then my second goal is to pray at least twice a day. So obviously when I wake up and then before I go to sleep. I usually pray before I go to sleep. But lately, like, I've only been praying on my good days. And normally it's the opposite, which I find really ironic. Like, I only pray on my good days. I don't pray on my bad days. The days I'm really going through something, I don't pray. Yeah, I'm trying to get my emotions together. But yeah, like, obviously, like, I pray for my family, my friends, any important people in my life. I include them in my prayer every single day. Like, thank you, God, for waking us all up today and letting us move through our day safely, and letting us, like, hopefully, like, you'll wake us up again tomorrow morning, you know? And if there's a specific situation going on with somebody I know, I'll pray for that specifically in my prayer. And then I'll just thank God for everything. Thank God for everything he did in my life, you know? And you don't have to be on your knees and have your hands like this to pray whatsoever. I lay in the bed, usually when I'm about to fall asleep. That's when I talk to God. I talk to him in my head. I can't say something out loud because I'm trying to fall asleep. Then usually, I feel bad, but like usually like about 3/4 through my prayer, I end up falling asleep. which is crazy because that's the only time I fall asleep and don't even fall asleep. Like, I have trouble falling asleep. Like, I'm pretty sure I have insomnia, but I talk a lot. That's the whole point of this video. But yeah, I want to start thanking God for waking me up in the mornings, not when I'm about to go to sleep at night. You get what I'm saying? Is that my only goals with God? Yeah, for the most part. Yeah, I can go on about God all day. Oh, I remember what I was gonna say. So like back to like when I was talking about only praying to God on my good days. You know you're in a bad place. This is what like sparked me to make this video. Y'all, I'm sitting over here, my eyes starting to water up. I have never like cried. I have never cried out to God before. Like ever. But yesterday, I did it like 4 times within the same hour. If you get what I'm saying. Oh, I'm struggling right now. Y'all, if you did not know, I'm a cry baby. And I just did my makeup, so I'm really not trying to cry it off right now. But I am a cry baby. Like, I'll cry about any and everything. I'll be mad, I'm a cry. I'm sad, I'm a cry. I'm irritated, I'm a cry. Got an attitude, I'm a cry. But, yeah. Like, I literally cried out to God because like, as I said, I'm a high functioning person. I'm always like, I do not sit around. I can't stand it. I like to always be doing something. Like I'll sit down here and there, you know, about 20 minutes and be on TikTok. But like, I'm keeping my mind occupied. I'm not just sitting there in silence. Because sitting in silence is not a good thing for me. Which is literally what I did yesterday for hours. Because I was working online and I don't listen to what they were saying. They don't talk about nothing. But I was like doing what I was doing and I'm just sitting there thinking. And then we had this session and we was talking about mindfulness. And I was like, I should do a mindfulness series. Because the things she was talking about, I was like, I really need to work on those things. I was like, I should do a mindfulness series. Like, y'all, I turned off my camera and everything while she was talking because I was literally sitting there crying. Like, when I say I probably cried a total of 10 times separately yesterday, was like, all right, I did not talk yesterday. Like, that's how bad it was. I did not talk. I didn't even talk when I'm in the house by myself because I'm talking to myself. Like, I ain't got nobody else. I'm gonna talk to myself. But like, I did not talk at all. I literally just cried. It was random too. Like, I'd be doing something, just start crying. I don't know what was going on in my brain, but I was just crying. And I look like when I cry, I play gospel music. And I literally sat there and I said, God, why? Just why? Like, wasn't blaming him. Nothing's ever his fault. I just didn't know why. Like, it came out yesterday. And, you know, I sort of had a conversation with him. And I was explaining, like, I didn't know what I was upset about. Because I thought I was upset about a certain situation. But I wasn't, apparently. Because once that situation resolved itself, I was still the same way I was. Like, that heavy, like, feeling got lifted off my chest. But mentally, I was still messed up. So I was like, it's not that situation. I knew the situation was on my chest. I hadn't talked about it. But, like, it wasn't a situation. Something upstairs was going on. And I did not know what it was. So I was like, at first, I thought it was because of that. So I'm sitting there like, I can't, like, literally, like, and I mean this every day of my life. Based off what I went through last year and how that changed me as a person, like, obviously we grow all the time. Certain things are meant to build you and break you. I feel like that was supposed to build me, but in that situation, there was no type of, like, attachment for me up here. So the way that hurt me, even though, like, there was no attachment, there's attachment here. And if anything were to ever happen in this situation, I literally do not know what I would do. You get what I'm saying? So, like, and this actually ties me into what I'm about to talk to next. But, like, I don't know what I would do. I was talking to God about that. I was like, please, like, I feel like I spoke this into the universe. I'm not even gonna lie. And I'm gonna keep speaking it into the universe. Since I was, like, how old was I? Like, 13, 14, 15. Since people started dating. I had told myself, I said, I have a feeling I'm gonna be one of those people that's one and done. I have never been in a relationship. Like, for somebody to actually ask me to be their girlfriend, never been in one. Relationships aren't easy, especially if you're like me and you praise about communication, but you don't communicate. I'm horrible at communicating and didn't even realize it. But I always said, I'm going to be one and done. Whoever my first boyfriend is, that's going to be my husband. Simple as that. And I'm going to keep saying that because I don't want to go through multiple relationships. I don't want to get my time wasted. I don't even get my time wasted for real, if I'm being honest. I end things in the talking stage because if we're going to get serious about something, if I can see how you really are, how are you going to be when we're together? The exact same. So why would I take you serious, if you get what I'm saying? So I'm going to just end it. Like, I'm real picky. And there's nothing wrong with picky, but I'm real picky. But I'm talking a lot. Okay, so we're going to get to my mental health goals. So the first one is to journal every day. I want to journal every night or whenever I'm feeling upset and just write down how I'm feeling and try to figure out why I'm feeling that way. Because even though I don't like talking about it, writing does help some. Even though you're sitting there crying while you're writing, it's okay. But I do want to journal because I did start at one point, then I stopped. And I feel like it helps me a little bit. So I want to see if it's going to continue to help me. My second thing is less social media. Like, I just don't want to be on social media as much. TikTok does not count. YouTube does not count. I'm talking Instagram. I have Twitter. I don't be on Twitter. I have Snapchat. I'm never on Snapchat unless I'm looking at pictures of myself. But I'm talking about Instagram. Less social media. Because I realized, I saw this video and she said, you need to stop following people that don't look like you. Because then you start comparing yourself to those people. So if you're sitting here following people that are size 2s and 4s, and they got an hourglass body shape, and you look at yourself in the mirror and you're nothing like them, your confidence is going to shoot to the ground. Like, it's not going to be there because you're going to continuously compare yourselves to everybody that pops up on your timeline that looks like that. Follow people that look like you. You're a beautiful dark-skinned girl. You're a beautiful brown-skinned girl with a figure, right? But you're not super skinny. And that's okay. Because guess what? Forget what society says is beautiful. You're beautiful inside and out. So stop comparing yourself to these people that you don't know. You don't know what they go through. Maybe they're anorexic and they're struggling on their own behind the camera. You would never know. They may be celebrities, but they go through things we go through every day because at the end of the day, we're all human beings. Just remember that. My third goal is to meditate. Because I feel like when you meditate, it brings you to like a calmer state, gives you peace of mind. Because as I was told today, and I didn't realize it, I have been told this multiple times in my life, but I never do anything about it. I have this, what's the word? I'm going to say goal, since I'm talking about goals. I have this goal to be perfect at everything I do. In high school, it was easier because like I'm smart, right? It was easier though in high school because I mean like those were kind of like easy classes to me, especially when I went to. I was like, oh, okay, like this is whatever. Even though I did do early college, they were still easy to me because it was community college classes. So them A's and B's were nothing to me. So like I got my first C in elementary school. I think I was like 4th or 5th grade. I cried. I don't know why I've always been this way because my parents never really like, they never had to instill education in me and how important it was to get good grades. That's just something that I was born with. But I don't know why I'm so hard on myself. Like if it's not A's and B's, at one point, if it wasn't an A, I did not like it. I would get upset. Like I had all A's and then hit there all A's and 1 C. I cried. Because a C to me is average. I'm not average. I'm above average. So I expect above average things out of me. And I still do to this day. So it was like I got to college and I believe that's why I'm not even gonna lie. I believe that's why my mental health declines. Like first semester, I was good, but I was lonely because I didn't have any friends. So like my first semester, I got all A's and 1 B. I was fine with that. That's a great way to start out college, you know, get a high GPA. The second semester came, I got a C. I wasn't really pressing it because it was 1 C. I was like, oh, okay, but I had friends. So I didn't feel as lonely. And I met like a good friend. I met a good friend and I was thankful for that. Then this fall semester came. I was lonely. I was going through a whole lot fall semester. Can't even get into that. I was going through a whole lot fall semester. But my grades didn't reflect that. I don't remember what my grades were exactly, but they weren't horrible. And then came spring semester. It's like everything that had happened in the past 3 semesters had caught up to me. I realized I thought I was doing okay, but I wasn't doing okay because I was distracting myself by being around other people. I was never in my room unless I was asleep. If I was in my room, there was something wrong because I was never in my room. So I was really using other people to distract myself from my mind so I wouldn't go to those places. To the point where I couldn't even sit there and do my homework without getting upset, because when I do my homework, I have to be quiet. Everybody got to be quiet and I'm focused. If I'm doing my homework, my mind starts wandering off. Because once again, people believe I have ADHD. But my mind starts wandering off. And it's just like, I couldn't do it. So my grades most definitely declined spring semester. Not to the point where I'm failing classes. That'll never happen. That'll never happen. But I did get 2 C's too many. You know what I'm saying? So like, obviously, like, I care about school, like, deep in my heart, especially when I'm trying to continue school. So I'm trying to figure out, this is why I'm on this journey too. So I'm trying to figure out a way that I can get, my GPA will never drop below 3.0. I'm not one of them, but it's too low in my opinion. So I'm trying to get that back up. That's why this is so important to me, because my education is really important. Like, I'm talking, my goals for myself are really high up there. I want all A's, fall and spring semester. And these are the hardest classes I've ever taken because I'm in my senior year of college, and the way my schedule worked out, only have 2 general ed classes left. So everything else is major classes. I've been talking a long time. But yeah, so I'm gonna have a lot going on. I feel like I'm probably talk about that in another video because I don't want to talk too much. Not everybody gonna sit here and listen to this. So also a place to mental health. I want to sit outside every day, get some fresh air. I need vitamin D anyway because I got eczema. Then I want to do affirmations every day. So one time I had a horrible mental breakdown when I was at school, and I stood in the mirror and looked at myself and I said, you are worthy. You are beautiful. Don't ever let anybody take that away from you. And that meant something to me. Oh, Jesus. Maybe because I've never heard it from anybody else. But when you look yourself in the mirror, it's like somebody else is telling you that, even if they aren't. So it helps a whole lot. Like, I really want to take sticky notes and put them on my mirror so I can read them every morning to myself. Because that plays a big role in how you perceive yourself and how others perceive you. Literally, how you perceive yourself is how other people are going to perceive you. So if you feel like you are ugly and you're the lowest confidence in the world, you're going to come off that way. Like, it shows. When your confidence is through the roof in your head, you're going to walk through there like you the bomb diggity. You feel me? So then everybody's going to think you the bomb diggity. Like, dang. Like, have you ever, a female, I guess you can do this either way if you're a male. Like, have you ever, like, seen somebody walk by and you like, dang, they're attractive, but you don't know why? Like, you literally cannot put a finger on why. Like, they're not the cutest in the face, none of that. It's their confidence. It's literally their confidence. Confidence plays that bigger role on other people. Some random goals I have that don't pertain to any of this. I want to slowly replace coffee with tea. That is going to take time. That's going to take longer than the summer. Because me and coffee, we go together real bad. When I say real bad, I mean real bad. I can drink coffee twice a day. Type real bad. I used to have withdrawals from coffee if I didn't have it. Like, I get migraines. Yeah, it was that bad. I don't get them anymore, but like, yeah. I also want to read a book for 30 minutes a day. That's not the Bible. I want to read an actual book to, you know, increase my knowledge. Are they going to be nonfiction books? Wait. Are they going to be fiction books? No. I'm sorry. No, I need a story that can hook me on. So nonfiction it is. But this is my potential schedule that I made for myself in the upcoming time this summer, considering what I'm doing, which y'all will not know about that until the end of the summer, you know, safety reasons. So I want to wake up at 6 a.m. I want to, it takes me a minute to wake up. Like, I like to lay in the bed and just sit there. So I'm giving myself 30 minutes to be on my phone and stuff, be on TikTok. So it's 6:30. By 6:30, I'm not finna sit there and think, bro. I need to brush my teeth and wash my face, something. I want to read my Bible starting at 6:30 for 30 minutes. That's not long, but 30 minutes. And then at 7 o'clock, I want to do my little stretch and workout. Give myself 30 minutes to do that. I don't want to do nothing strenuous to make me tired for the day. Then at 7:30, I'm gonna get ready, just take my shower, you know, do my hair, get dressed, whatever. That takes about 30, 45 minutes. as a female, I don't take long to get ready. I'm thankful for that. Like, literally, you can wake me up out my sleep. Tell me we leaving in 20 minutes. I'll be ready. I'll be running around like crazy, but I'll be ready. Take a shower and all. I will be ready. Because I don't do anything most of the time. Except my edges. Because most of the time I got my hair done. It don't be out. So I ain't got to do that. So about 8 o'clock, 8:15, you know, make breakfast. Then at 8:40, go to work. Which I work from, you know, 9 to 4. So between 4 to 6, I don't know what I'm going to be doing. That's my time to do whatever I want to do. If I want to go walk around campus, I'm going to go walk around campus. If I want to lay in the bed and watch TV, I'm going to lay in the bed and watch TV. That's for me to do whatever I want to do. Then at 6, I want to start like fixing my eating schedule because I'm used to not eating until like 8:30 when I'm at school because of how our schedule is. Because we be up late, so we don't want to be hungry. I want to eat between 6 and 7. I make my food and eat between 6 and 7. And then at 7 o'clock, by 7 to 7:30, I want to journal for at least 30 minutes. I have how long it's going to take me to write down my feelings, which it probably won't take me 30 minutes because my fingers tend to cramp up a lot when I write a lot. Can't stand that. Then from 7:30 to 9, that's another chance for me to do whatever I want to do, which most likely I will be in my bed watching TV or editing, watching YouTube video. I don't know. And then from 9 to 10, you know, get ready for bed, shower again, all that other stuff, and go to sleep, you know? Yeah, because I got to get up at 6 a.m. the next day. I pray to God I can get up at 6 a.m. I'm going to try. But I hope I can because actually it's not good when it comes to falling asleep. The only way you can get me to fall asleep is if my allergies are acting up. I have to take a Benadryl. Benadryl knocked me out. And I appreciate that a lot of times. Melatonin don't work. I just tried that this week. It does not work. I'm still up and I took melatonin the other night. I was still up till 4 a.m. What? Like, Ashley does not sleep and I don't know why. But yeah, so this was part 1 of my mindfulness journey and getting my life together series. So I want to thank you guys for watching my video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys next time. Peace.